Welcome everyone to Impact RPG. This is Waterdeep is Falling here Saturdays at this time. Glad you could join us, everybody. This campaign involves a group of people that have called themselves the Inspectres, wandering through the weird things happening in Waterdeep. We're going to start off with cast introductions, starting with Leland.
Unmute, foo. All right. I am Leland / Leopold the Just. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. I do all sorts of stuff these days, mostly social media consulting for tabletop RPG and tabletop RPG adjacent companies. Anyway, I am not to dive into that too much, but I am playing Everest Yanira, the snobby Eladrin. Snobby Eladrin. I know I'm falling into the stereotype. But I'm an Eladrin bard, noble background, who is currently in the process of writing a true horror novel, because we all know how successful true horror is in Waterdeep. So he's trying to make some cash by tagging along with the inspectors, and he's actually starting to learn some abilities of his own. So he's contributing a bit here and there more. So pretty excited about that.
Hi, I'm Vera. You can find me everywhere on the internet at Vera Says Dragons. And I'm here playing Kane Ekaros, the Drow Paladin of Vengeance, who's honestly just here trying to keep everybody alive and occasionally herd cats.
Yes, I'm Adam. You can find me on all social medias at Adamus Lamas, and I play Rox Boulder, who is a wizard hill dwarf, and I think he just likes to fall into cryptid stuff, so, no.
Hello, people. My name is Crystal Fear. You can find me at Crystal_Fear on Twitter and at Crystal Fear pretty much everywhere else. I am playing Sarissa Shiog, the changeling sorceress, who is having a panic attack.
Hi, everybody. I'm Lori, and I'm playing Molly O'Shaughnessy. She is a human rogue. Kind of the resident skill monkey of the group, and you can find me online pretty much everywhere as Calamity_Jane. That's Jayn.
Hey everyone, I'm Chi. You can find me on all social media and here on Twitch as Witty Michi. My character is Dawn. She is a Tabaxi cleric, and she's just trying to face her fears and stop being, so scared.
And I'm your DM today, DC Lasair. That's DC LASAIR. Follow me on Twitter. And we're going to have a recap this week because I remembered. And for that, we go back to Adam.
Oh, that was quick. Okay. Last time on Waterdeep is Falling, Sarissa got a letter from Death delivered by a bird skeleton. Gavin sent us a letter about trouble at the Brightspan Theater. So many letters. Turns out owner Malcolm was a ghost, and something that had been disrupting his sleep. Weird. Looks like kobolds were the root of the problem. They'd been kicked out of their home by a giant mole. We went to confront the mole and were attacked by some living ooze that runs under the city. We managed to block off the ooze from coming up for the moment. Chaos erupted above town. Running to the source of the noise, we saw 3 dragons in the sky. Also, we got new clothes.
Excellent. Thank you. They are just outside the trade ward, and Rox Boulder had climbed up a little guard tower that's there, looked out, and saw 3 black dragons coming towards Waterdeep from the north. But we're not starting there. We're going back in time a little bit, a few hours, back to a small warehouse in the dock ward where a certain tabaxi is waking up from a nap. And there's a knock at the door.
Dawn will just kind of ignore it.
As you're tussling around, there is a note sort of laid on top of your pile.
Okay. I was like, she'll ignore it and then notice the note and read it.
Okay.
And realize that she's alone.
And whoever wrote the note, what would it say?
Probably Molly wrote it, and it's Dawn, when you wake, we will have gone. You know this because there's a note. Please find us at the theater And I list the name, the address, and new mission from Gavin. Kind regards, Molly.
And there's still a patient knock at the door.
Don's just like, yeah, okay, and just kind of waddles over to the door and opens it.
Before you is a gentleman, average height. He has sort of light brownish hair, a beard, not very thick, and hair that's a little wild, and spectacles. And he rests his hands on 2 canes, and he has long, flowing, purplish robes. And he says, "Hello, have I found the inspectors?"
Don just peeking behind the door. Who are you?
My name is Barnabas Blastwind. I'm with the Watchful Order of Mages and Protectors. I heard you starting to specialize in certain things, and I may have need of your services.
No one's here right now. You woke me up from my nap.
Oh, pardon me. You do seem to be here. Do you speak for the group? Or
I could.
you could. Excellent. Are we just doing this out here then?
Don starts looking around. Yes.
Okay.
I don't know you, so you can't come in.
All right. That's fine. I understand. So, yes, we have a problem, and your talents might be able to come in handy. The one we call the Black Staff has disappeared, and we're not sure where or how. There's rumors there's something wrong in her tower, but you would have to go there to find out.
My friends are at the theater, but I'm gonna go over there and then I'll tell them about the tower and the staff, and yeah.
Okay. Oh, the Black Staff is a person, by the way. They are head of the wizard school here, and very, very powerful. But they're gone. You see.
Oh.
Yes. Yes.
And you want us to find them?
Yes. Please. Yes. That would be great. You might have to go in. I gave you here's some passes.
Okay.
You will need them. I believe there are 6 of you. Yes.
Dawn starts trying to count. Yes.
Yes, good. Yes, I thought I was right. Yes.
And so she'll take the passes.
Excellent.
Will you be paying us?
If you do this, there might be a special opportunity for you. Yes.
What is it?
Possibly nicer house. It depends what you want to do with yourselves.
Pinky promise.
All right. He extends his pinky to you.
Pinky promises. Okay.
Yeah.
I have to go find them, and then I'll let them know about the staff person, and the tower, and the passes.
All right. Thank you very much. And he starts wandering away. And, so now what do you do as he gets back in a carriage and rides off?
She makes sure he leaves, and then she gets her stuff and goes to find everyone.
Okay. So, about this time, you're headed to the Risen Brights Theater, as that's where they said they were. And as you go there, you start hearing a large roar coming from the northern edge of the city.
Does she see anything when she looks over?
Make a perception check. They're a bit away yet.
Okay. Ten.
You see shapes in the distance, So, yeah, weird sound coming away. People are kind of panicking as you're going by them, making your way
Dawn
towards
just
hopefully
kinda,
the group.
she like stays still. She's like,
Alarm bells are now ringing.
I want to go home, but I have to find everyone first.
People panicked, running by you, running every which way. And eventually, you happen by a guard tower where you see some of the rest of the group. As it's just, the entrance to this section of town, so have to go through it anyway.
The moment Dawn sees them, she like goes over, like tears in her eyes, like, there's big sounds and everything. I woke up and no one was there. There's a staff person that we need to find in the tower, and
So, what do you all do to this?
I'm gonna grab Dawn and hug her. It is okay. It is okay. I'm so glad you found us. Oh, goodness gracious. There is a lot happening right now. Does anyone else have any bright ideas? Because I've got nothing for this situation, and I just kind of pat the top of Dawn's head.
I think we should take refuge in, somewhere far away.
I agree. A tactical retreat might be best.
Yes, tactical retreat. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Should we not try to help the people who are trying to get out of the way of...
We have people too.
But we are people who are stronger than the average people.
Oh, I suppose it is. It is our duty as superior people, superior citizens, I would say. We do have a bit of a... we do have a duty as the inspectors to help the town, I guess, now that we've established our business.
Rox, I need you to give me another perception check as you're still up on the tower.
Can do. That's 6.
Okay, you think you hear something, but there's a lot of crowd running around and everything.
Guys, is anybody else seeing this? We have, 2, 3 dragons? What are we doing? What's the plan?
I'm sorry, we have 3 what?
Dragons!
Dragons!
Coming in from the city! That way! And he will point to the dragons.
I'm climbing up.
Should we try to talk to them?
Can anyone speak Draconic?
I can.
I can!
At this point, you see the Griffin Riders have mounted and are flying towards the dragons and of the City Watch. And they're not faring too well at the moment, but you do hear noises, and if you're paying attention, you can now see just huge gouts of acid dropping onto the city from the dragons, burning away whatever might be below.
I don't believe there's any negotiating with those things.
Are there more? Sorry.
No, you first.
Go ahead.
When I get up there with rocks, is there any way I can see, like, how big are these dragons? What is going on there? Are these, like, old dragons? Or these young dragons trying to make names for themselves?
There seem to be 2 younger ones and one slightly larger than them.
Oh, it's a family affair. It appears that there are 2 little ones and one that is less little, but none of them are exactly little.
Any amount is no good.
At this point, Rox, the noise that you thought you heard comes more into view as from the east, you see harpies and manticores flying in above you. They seem to be carrying giant black orbs in their talons and are slowly spreading out and dropping them on little parts of the city, and some are landing. Dawn, at this point, you hear a message in your head. Hello, it's Barnabas again. Hi. There is other problems now that I've been made aware of. There is either something wrong with the Blackstaff. There's clearly something wrong with the Dragon Wards beneath the Tower of Agrahorn. Or there's something about these orbs coming from the east. I don't know. So, let me know what you can do to help. You can reply.
Is there anyone next to Dawn right now?
I think we all kind of are.
Yeah, I think we're all just sort of huddled up.
Dawn's just gonna look at everyone, just putting her paws like, I hear something in my head. And then she like relays the message.
Oh, well, yes, I'm glad we all heard it, right? I'm just double checking.
No, it was basically the sending spell to Dawn.
Dawn, okay.
So only Dawn heard the voice.
Okay, all right. For some reason, I thought you said that we all heard it. Mike was cutting out. All right. Well, could you ask the man more details about where these dragon wards are located and how we could possibly help with that, or more about these orbs from the east? So these are all things I'm unaware of.
Dawn just puts her paws there.
You get another reply. I had to send this again because I didn't get a reply last time.
She's like, I need more information.
On what do you need information? This is costing a lot of spell slots at this point, so...
The dragon wards.
Oh, yes. In the castle ward, there is the Tower of Agrahorn. He was the first king of Waterdeep. Below that tower is where the Dragon Ward lays. Something is interrupting that, clearly. Otherwise, we would not be having this problem. Come find me. I will be in the castle ward near the tower, and I can give you a different pass to get you in, at least to where the Dragon Ward is.
Okie dokie. And then she tells everyone what he told her.
What do we think is the biggest issue currently? The dragons or the harpies and the manticores?
Oh,
And as you're discussing this, a harpy drops a black orb right near you.
Oh, good lord.
Indents into the street, disrupting the cobblestones. And the harpy lands not too far from you and starts singing. And as she starts singing to lure people near, the orb launches little pseudopods of black tentacles out of it and grabbing people as it can.
Oh no, it's the thing that ate them all.
I think it's time to run.
It is time to run. Sarissa is right.
Let's get to the tower as soon as possible.
I am all out of spells and smites. Oh, this is so bad. I'm going to start trying to nudge everybody in the direction that we need to go. And I'm going to take up the rear.
I probably know generally the way, since I've been up in that area a lot, so I'll kind of lead people as quickly as possible.
Yeah, you're not too far from the castle ward, but what do you guys do to, if you're not going to stop and fight these things, to avoid getting hit, avoid other damage, other chaos, other people? And then we'll make some survival checks.
Yeah, I'm personally just gonna try and stick to alleyways that might have roof awnings over them, if that's possible. Try and avoid things that way, or take cover under as much as I can, above my head.
Okay.
Smaller, less busy streets. if possible. People are probably all over the place.
I'm gonna try and cover everybody from behind and be the big target and back behind everybody so that anything from behind would hit me first if it hits at all.
We're still by the guard station. Are there more griffins?
Yes, there are other griffin riders. The majority seem to be occupied with the dragons, but a few have broken off and are here, and the guards here are doing their best to protect who they can, but aren't having a whole lot of luck, but they seem to be fending it off right now.
I think Rox would love to try to get a griffin and maybe swoop up some people if he can.
So you would have to convince a griffin rider to give up his griffin, and if you want to do that, you can go up to one. And I'll say one has landed, and you can give me a persuasion check.
Okay, I'll right up to him. It's like, hey, I need to borrow that griffin. What? Oh wait, I don't know anything about Barnabas, do I? I'm a very powerful wizard, and I can stop these dragon attacks. I just need to get close to them and in the air.
Okay, roll persuasion.
I'm gonna use that natural 20 portent roll.
Okay. He's like, he eyes you suspiciously, but still, okay, all right, just send it back here.
That's cheating.
Is it?
I know. It's awesome.
Will do. I'll send them back right away. What's their name?
This is Muffin.
Muffin is safe with me. And I'll mount Muffin and head towards wherever the party was running off to.
All right, I need an animal handling check.
You got any more 20s lying around?
No, I do not. Animal handling. That is a 9.
A 9. So you start off okay, and as you're partially in the air, it kind of adjusts through some of the chaos going on, trying to avoid what you can, and you begin to slip. Now I need an acrobatics check.
Something dwarf wizards are so good at. That's actually a 17. Pretty good.
All right, you manage to hold your place on top of this griffin, and now you're flying on it rather roughly, but
Muffin,
you're holding on for now.
Okay.
Anyone else doing anything special at this time?
I think. Go
Go ahead. Okay. Yeah. No. I was just gonna say that if anything dangerous gets close to start attacking us, I would like to ready in action to just blast it with a magic missile from my new wand. If anything starts charging at us, like one of those orbs or some black orbs or whatever.
Right.
I just want to be readied for that and have the wand in hand, pretty much.
Okay, everyone can give me a survival check then, if there's nothing else. And
I think
let me know.
Lori was trying to say something.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I was just gonna be scouting ahead for the group and using my bonus action to just keep disengaging from like projectiles and objects and enemies, so I can kind of move around.
All right. Yeah. That will lower the difficulty, all those things. So give me survival checks, and we'll see what the total is.
Rolled an 18 with a -1 modifier, so we're still okay.
17.
6.
13 for Molly.
It's an 8 for Rox.
14 for Everest.
Okay. Sarissa and Rox, you take 2 points of damage as just random debris kind of clips you, and Rox, you get a little too close to a manticore and kind of get a claw in the shoulder there, but you're still flying away from him.
Oh, Muffin, not too close. Come on, we gotta find our friends.
And so you make it into the castle ward, luckily, And it's not too hard to find the tower, as it is rather large and one of the main points of the castle ward. You proceed towards it, and you see a medium-sized man that Dawn recognizes.
Dawn just kind of prances to him.
All right. Oh, hello. You made it. What's that griffin doing, and why isn't it slowing down?
Oh!
One more animal handling check, Rox.
That's a hot 5.
A high five.
More leg! More leg!
All right. You come down and you kind of crash into the group and Barnabas and everyone, and you just all sort of roll into a big pile of people. Try to get up from each other.
Muffin, what? Hey, gang.
Excuse me. Yes, my robe, thanks. And then he's trying to shoo Dawn off of his robe.
Why have you kidnapped the griffin? Never mind. We are here for Dragon Ward.
Dragon Ward, yes. Okay. Egahorn's tower is dangerous, to say the least, but this will get you into the Dragon Ward part, we think. And he hands each of you a small token.
You think, sir? I'm not. Your confidence does not bode well with me.
Well, it's a lot of old wizard things in that tower, and a lot of it's trapped. There's a lot of treasure. Unfortunately, we probably can't get you upstairs. Yeah. So once you go in, there should be a stairwell leading down. We needed some way to get to the Dragon Ward just in case something happened, and clearly something has happened. We're just not sure we understand what at this time.
So, but how sure are you this token is going to get us where we need to go? That's all I'm concerned about. We will deal with the contents of this location later, but this is my concern. I'm not going to end up in a pit or buried beneath stone or something, am I?
I don't believe so, no.
The city is under siege.
I know.
The city is literally under siege.
I suppose you're right. I just want to, his confidence was just so low.
Do you have confidence right now? I do not have confidence right now, and I am the one who is always looking at enemies as target practice.
You don't need to raise your voice, Kane. It is not going to make things any better.
Have any of us bothered to say anything about the ooze?
Oh, yes. No, we haven't.
We
That
did
is
to
also
the guards.
terrifying.
But that's
we
it.
did to the guards, but not to Barnabas.
Sarissa, how about you explain, since you are the arcane-minded other than rocks?
I'm also very arcane-minded, but whatever.
So, there's a rather powerful ooze creature thing down below the city, and it's spreading.
Interesting. Thank you for this. I will have someone else go look into it. I was going to retire 10 years ago, you know? It's not happening. Oh, well. I love this job anyway. So, yes, please, go on in. Good luck to you. And hopefully that will help some. I don't know what I'll be doing. I will try to come to your place again. And he starts wandering off.
Are we not going to do anything about the city, though? We're just leaving?
I think fixing the tower will help the city. It'll get the dragons out. That's one big problem.
One catastrophe at a time.
Yes, and then once we're not worrying about chaos in the streets, then we can possibly inspect this sewer problem a bit further, with a bit of a clearer mind.
All right, so you all head into the tower?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
All
Yes,
right.
sir.
So you go on in, and as you open the door and enter, you kind of feel some resistance as you go in, as if there's some sort of force field there, but as long as you have your tokens on you, you're passing through just fine. And once you get in, you're in a large circular tower. There's a stairway leading up, clearly with a yellowish field around it, and a stairway leading down with a thinner field around it, sort of greenish.
Can Rox make a history or a kind of check on the tower itself?
Sure.
So I'm assuming it's made out of stone.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't know if I have advantage or not. What is it? Double your proficiency. I don't know. It's 16. Yeah.
16. All right. Tower of Agrahorn was built by Agrahorn. He was a wizard and helped set up Waterdeep a very long time ago. And this is where he is supposedly buried as well, at the top of the tower.
Cool. I just thought this would be a good time, and I would never use that feature again. Hey, gang! This tower was made by Agrahorn. He helped set up Waterdeep. Just throwing out facts.
I do enjoy facts, so thank you very much.
I did not know this. How would we like to head down? Who would like to go first? Do you guys want me first because armor?
Oh, if there are traps, perhaps I should go first.
That is true. You are best at that. How about I shadow you as bodyguard?
Sounds
And
perfect.
And remember, Molly, if for any reason you need to scout past and something dangerous, and invisibility would come in handy. I'm actually out of that for the day. My apologies. But if you do notice an area that would benefit from a spell that allows me to find secret passageways through magical means, then let me know.
Thank you. I will. I look forward to being invisible. And I'll kind of turn and head towards the barrier.
All right. So, Molly, you proceed down the stairs. Do you want to attempt to stealth down, or are you just going down?
I don't know if it's necessarily like stealthing per se. It's just being cautious and looking out for any like pressure plates or oddities, anything that might trigger as we approach it or go past.
Okay. You go down a set of steps, and eventually you hit a large circular room, and give me a perception check.
Okie dokie.
There's some boxes in here. There seems to be a continual light spell and a lamp up above, so you have light.
That's great. That's a natural 20.
All
or
right.
a total of 25.
You are definitely hearing rats or something slightly larger than rats go around these boxes and everything that are down here. This seems to be a kind of forgotten storage area.
Possibly we have issues with kobolds again.
Possibly. We should be cautious and clean the room. And I'll kind of pass it along to Kane, maybe like spread out to surround the source of the sound if we can narrow it down to one area.
And we'll give a thumbs up and absolutely try and help to like pincer whatever the sound is.
Okay. Behind one box, you see large rats, and they kind of look at you and jump at you. And... Right. So they... So Kane deflects one, and I mean, they're rats. They're not hard to get rid of, but they are big. There is another stairway leading down, and old crates here. And let's see here. Was that Wild Magic Surge anyone in particular?
Did not have a designated player that I could see.
All right, I'll roll for it.
Oh no.
5 rocks. Roll a percentage for the wild magic table.
24.
All right. Just pull that up. All right, a 24. Your skin is now a vibrant shade of blue.
Oh, that's beautiful.
So look at his hands. Oh!
Oh, they weren't kidding. Wizard towers are no joke.
Did you ingest something?
What did you do?
Dawn tries to touch him.
I don't know. Did I step on a trap? Are we trapped?
I didn't see anything, and I have very good eyes.
Rox or Sarissa, you can roll an Arcana check.
Oh.
Natural 1.
I'm gonna roll. Can I roll as well? I'm actually proficient in it. Forget bards are magical, man. Oh, I rolled a nat 1. Sweet. So a 4.
18.
Okay, Sarissa, as they're pondering this, you felt this weird tinge of some magic just going off randomly, like something disrupted the weave for a quick moment.
No, there was just some random little magic. You'll be fine. It's
Oh.
pretty.
Random little magic. Oh,
Yes.
Okay.
I hope you enjoy the color.
I've heard of this in many tales. I hear it's quite rare.
And I'll start documenting, taking notes on it.
Excellent.
Keep moving forward.
There's some crates, and there is another stairway leading further down.
Same as before, Molly?
I think so. I didn't see anything else here.
All right.
Keep going.
Okay, as you continue down, you're approaching a circular room, and another perception check, Molly, as you would be the first to hear it.
Okay. That time is a total of 19.
19. You're hearing whispers and just sort of sounds of ghostly type voices echoing. Weirdness kind of flies about you. It intensifies as you go down closer, and right now it's just sort of whispering. You can't really pick up what it's saying, but it seems to be in the walls, and further down it seems to get louder.
Point that out to my compatriots and tell them to just slow down and see if we can all enter a semblance of stealth mode right now.
All right, if everyone's doing that, you can all roll me stealth checks.
Excellent.
Last session, I believe I had a nat 20 that I didn't use.
Okay. Sure.
I would like to use that for stealth because I have disadvantage on stealth.
All right. Great.
Okay, thank you.
Got a 19.
Okay.
17.
All right. Anyone below a 15?
15 on the nose.
Same.
Okay. All right. As you enter this next room going down, there are tapestries in this another circular space, and you see a ghost, clearly, of a girl just floating there and very scared, as there are two shadowy creatures around her, kind of blocking her way, and she is sort of screaming for help at this point, and you just hear these, "You cannot go," and she's crying and very upset at these, and no one has noticed you yet.
So yeah, I'm gonna use. How far away is it? How far is it away? Is this woman being attacked?
It's about 20 feet from you.
Okay, I would like to run up.
Okay.
And just headlong and try to grab her, and then does Misty Step let me take people with them? I don't know.
She is floating 10 feet in the air.
Okay, I could try
She's a
jumping
ghost,
now.
so
I was just never mind. All right, well that's not gonna work. Well, I'm definitely gonna run up and just try and get a better look at the situation. Run up and take cover behind like a crate or something.
okay. Give
About
me
10 feet or something.
Give me a hide check.
All right.
Let's see if they notice you.
Let's see. 17 total.
Okay, so you're not attacking yet, so you successfully hide.
Yeah. I'm saving a ghost.
Yep. Yeah. You
missed that small detail.
It happens.
You see a couple of these things floating around her.
Just two?
Just two. I will.
Kane,
Yes, Molly.
it's a ghost, but I like the black things even less.
I agree. I can take one and you can take the other if we sneak up at the same time.
Yes. And I'll draw the spirit dagger in my short sword.
I'm gonna actually switch out weapons and I'm going to equip a longsword,
All right.
aka the longsword umbrella.
Yes.
And I'm with Molly gonna try and sneak up and time it so that we attack at the exact same moment.
Okay.
I would, if they're doing that, I want to hit the thing they're attacking with hit the thing that Kane is attacking with a magic missile at the same time as well.
Okay. Everyone attempting an action right now, make me a stealth check to see if you can get this surprise off as you're approaching, drawing weapons, making some rustling noises.
Do you want me to roll another one from separate?
No,
from
you're
the,
fairly hidden. You'll be okay.
Okay. All right.
Do I need to roll a stealth check if I'm eating jerky?
Yeah, let's see if you happen to chew very loudly and, just happen to have your mouth open at the time or something.
It's a 20 dirty.
All right, you're fine.
17.
17?
Well, for Molly. I think I hear the jerky for stealth.
Okay, yeah.
Like,
All right, let's see. Oh, one of them turns to you, Molly, that noticed you and is going to come at you, and now everyone can roll initiative.
oh no. Okay.
Actually, Kane and Everest, I will let you get free strikes in right now.
Would mine be at advantage because they didn't hear me coming, or no? Did I lose that?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh,
It's gonna be a 22 to hit,
That hits.
and then that's not great. That's not great. 6 points of slashing damage.
6 points of slashing damage. Okay, it definitely goes through this skeletal, shadowy thing, and it now knows you're there, and one turns to you, one still looking at Molly. Everest?
I'm gonna send 2 darts to the one that is on Kane and 1 to the one that's on Molly. So it's because it's 3 darts, right? Magic missile darts.
Okay.
You create 3 glowing darts of magic. Okay.
Yep.
Sorry. There's just all these subtle differences between the older editions and 5e about how magic missile works. So I'm still trying to figure it out. But all right, so 6 damage on the one that is closest to Kane, and
Okay.
2 damage on the one that is closest to Molly.
All right. And Kane and Everest, I need your initiatives. Everyone else put them in chat, it looks like.
Sorry.
Isa 12.
Nat 1, 4 total.
Okay. All right, Molly, you are first. There is one in front of you.
Okay. I would like to use my bonus action for insightful fighting. I'm going to make an insight check against a creature I can see, contested by its deception check to try to give myself a sneak attack advantage on it.
Okay.
So let's see. Insight. It's a dirty 20.
I got the same.
Oh!
So, odds or evens? I'll roll a d6.
Evens.
It is in your favor, so.
Oh, awesome. Okay, so I will try to go after this thing with my shorts. I'll try it with the dagger. I'm going to go with the dagger.
All right.
Natural 20.
Yay!
Yay! With the spirit dagger.
Awesome. Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Excellent. So we're should be 6 piercing damage, and then we're doubling it. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You're. Yeah.
Sorry,
roll your
7.
damage. Roll your damage dice twice, and then.
Okay. So it should have been 7 on the first roll and 8 on the second roll for the dagger by itself, and then my sneak attack will go off. Get that here. I always forget what I'm at right now. Sorry, guys. Sneak attack. 2d6. So that's another 7 piercing.
Okay. What's the total?
So that was 15 plus another 7, so 22 magic piercing.
22. Wow. Okay. So, in one sweep with this dagger, just fine slashings as you go across, you heavily damage this thing, and it's looking a lot worse for wear. Rox, you are next, unless you had anything else you needed to do, Molly.
Yeah, just this is the first time it's happened. So I've stabbed it, and it was very effective. And I would like to drain some of its spectral essence into the dagger to power it up for the next time.
You do that, and mark down that you have drained one creature somewhere on a note or character sheet. Okay?
Yep, thanks.
All right, thank you.
Nice. Seeing all this damage go to this creature, Rox would probably shoot that one with Ray of Frost.
Okay.
Rox will not shoot that one with Ray of Frost. That's an 8.
Okay. Describe what happens as you miss.
I guess Rox just throws it out and it hits the wall. Maybe it passes through this spectral creature and just hits a box behind them. And Rox is like, "Oh, my bad."
All right. Anything else you want to do? Move, or do you have a bonus action?
No, they'll probably just hang out there. Maybe take another bite of the jerky that's in his other hand.
All right. Kane, it's the turn of the one in front of you. So it will... Oh, what lovely things can it do? All right.
Me.
It is going to go for a... has a sword in its hand, and it goes for a strike against you. Does a 12 hit?
Woof.
All right. It misses with it. And that is its turn. And then it's the one in front of Molly. So we'll go next. Molly does a 19 hit.
Ooh, yep, sure does.
All right. You take 9 necrotic damage.
Mm-hmm.
And make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
AC 13.
17.
17. All right, awesome. So you feel the damage go into you, and it's like it wants to eat away at more of your flesh as it digs in, but you
no.
sort of repulse it. Yes.
Yeah.
Sarissa, you are next.
Okay. Sarissa has no idea what to do. She's going to... I don't know. I guess she's going to try Chill Touch. Just for the heck of it.
Okay, the one on Kane or the one on Molly?
The one on... Molly.
Okay. So roll for that.
That's an 11.
11 misses, unfortunately. So describe how you miss.
So this ghostly skeletal hand goes to smack this creature, and it just sort of goes past it. You just see it go. What the?
It kind of looks at it like, and looks back at you. Kane, it is your go next, unless Sarissa wants to move or anything like that. Okay.
Okay, so I think I used up all of my channel divinities last episode. I have all of my spell slots used up after last episode, so I'm just gonna whack it.
Okay.
The one that's in front of me. Does a 16 hit?
It does.
Okay. It's gonna be 10 points of slashing damage from the longsword.
10
Umbrella.
points. All right. You slash right into it. This one is looking quite hurt now as well. Everest?
Awesome.
All right. I would like to begin to sing a song, an old haunted pirate shanty. I haven't written the lyrics, unfortunately, but just use your imagination. And so I'm gonna grant. Which one of you do I like the most? I'm just kidding. It's not a matter of that. I think Molly is gonna get bardic inspiration. So you have a D6 that you can toss onto any ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Thank you.
In the chat. Bloop.
It's my special one.
All right, and so, and then I'm going to fire another magic missile because I imagine my character's smart enough to know that you need to do magic damage against spiritual entities.
All right. Again,
Go ahead.
where are you sending to what?
A magic missile at the enemy.
Right. You launch 3, so are you splitting them up or going after one specifically? Or
Yes, I'm going to send off. Sorry, I'm going to send all 3 at one. Just
Okay.
to try and finish it off if possible.
the one in front of Kane or the one in front of Molly? They are both.
I'm going to
pretty
do I'm going to do the one in front of Kane because I just buffed Molly, so she's probably more prone to be able to finish it off with my extra D6. So, 3, 5. So, 12 damage in all, force damage.
Okay. Your missiles go into it one after another, and the skeletal form mixed with the shadow and the cloth that's on it just sort of vanishes away. And and its sword drops to the ground.
This stick is fantastic.
Oh, you were using the wand. Oh,
Yeah,
okay. I need you to roll a d12.
I have used it. I did use it earlier too. If you want to roll twice.
Okay, no, that's okay.
All right.
I just need to know when you're using the broken wand.
I got it. Yes, it's I rolled an 11.
All right, you rolled an 11.
I forgot that it was broken, but it's cool.
That's all right. So, where is that? One moment. We'll get back to you on that because I apparently can't find that chart at the moment. All right.
Okay. I'm sorry.
That's all right. Dawn, you are next.
Dawn peeks her head like over the box that she's hiding behind, and like sees Molly get hurt and goes, "No, Molly!" And then she will use her healing word to heal Molly for 4.
Thank you.
And then she's just gonna kind of like keep behind the box and just, watch from a distance.
Okay, Everest. As you're looking around,
Mm-hmm.
everything around you becomes invisible.
I believe the weave is acting up again.
Everyone sees Everest. Everything looks normal to everyone else. Nothing's disappeared or anything, but to Everest, everything else around it is invisible.
So just everything in terms of objects and people.
Yep, everything.
But I still see the environment.
Yeah, you still see the environment, but regular objects and all your party members and the ghosts and the remaining thing. All
Rox,
gone.
Rox, my friend, is this some sort of illusion that you've cast? Sarissa, is this some of your work? I can't see anything. I can't even see the crates. I was just standing behind this crate. Where did everything go?
What are you babbling about?
Everything disappeared.
Shush.
Some sort of curse.
Molly, it is your turn as Everest is experiencing his own little forms of chaos.
I will glance at Dawn and nod at her in thanks, and then curiously look at Everest. Say, I think your occipital lobe is malfunctioning, and just kind of like stab
is
out
that?
again at the thing in front of me. Well, still sort of looking at Everest, very concerned. Okay, so that's... Don't know why I did it that way. Sorry about that. Okay, that's 24 to hit.
Oh, that's a hit.
Okay. And my insight thing, I think, works for a whole minute. So even if I don't have allies, my sneak attack should go off again. So here's the dagger damage with the... I use the charge? Sorry?
Did you use my inspiration die?
I didn't have to, but I'm going to save it.
Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, save it then.
Yeah.
It lasts 10 minutes.
Ooh. Very shiny.
Sorry.
No, you're good. With the dagger, this is the first time I've used it on a crit. When it gets charged like that, does it automatically go off on the next hit, or can it retain?
You choose.
I choose. Okay. I think. Well, let's do it. That is. Sorry, guys. Plus 4, so 7 plus so 9, and then my sneak attack. So another 3, so 12 piercing total, magical piercing.
All right, you slash into this one, and soon you're just slashing its cloak as it too vanishes, and its sword just drops to the ground. And the ghost floats down and thanks you. Everest, you hear a voice you're unfamiliar with say thank you.
Who is that? Has someone else entered the room? Where? I'm still having trouble seeing anyone.
It is the lady that is floating.
Oh, okay. Well, it's good to know.
You are welcome.
Can Dawn go up to Everest and just wave her hand in front of him?
Oh yeah, he won't see it, but you can do that. Yeah.
Just kind of pokes him.
I imagine I sort of my hands are kind of out in front of me, so I imagine I probably bump into you at some point and freak out. Who is that? Who is that?
He can hear us, though, right?
Oh yeah.
Everest, do you want to hold my hand?
Yes, that might help. And I'm just gonna hold my hand out as gently as possible.
She just kind of takes his pinky and just folds that and pulls him towards the group.
Don't let me step in any puddles now.
What about poop?
Definitely not that either. I mean, if I don't want to step in a puddle, why would I want to step in anyway? Just, could someone else lead me, please?
No. Can I pick up the swords that the creatures dropped?
Yeah. They are long swords.
We
When
can sell these. Unless you would like one, Molly.
Not right now, but thank you.
Yes.
So the spirits come down to like our level now, and it's still
Yes.
there.
Yes, and she said thank you and goes, I am Inanna. How are you? I was stuck here with those terrible things. Thanks for saving me.
You're welcome. Are you always here, Inanna, in the tower?
No, I was on my way through, and I don't go into many towers anymore, and this one looked fun. And then I got stuck.
Oh. But you are always a spirit.
We're speaking to a ghost
Yes.
right now, you're telling me?
Apparently.
Could someone please write this down in my book? It's in my backpack here. There's the quill and ink next to it. Just please jot it down on page 13.
I'll do it for him.
Did the
Okay.
spirits say what they wanted from you?
No, they were just here, and then they didn't want me to go. I don't know what they wanted. They wouldn't let me leave, though. It was all very scary. I lost my dolly down the. I dropped it, tumbled down the stairs. And
What are you doing
could
here
find
again?
it for me. Oh, I was just here exploring. I met Agrahorn a long time ago, and someone said this was his tower, so I came over here to see if he was still here. I didn't find him, but
Oh, do you, by chance, do you sleep?
no, I don't. I just travel. I don't remember sleeping anymore.
Interesting.
Should we see if we can find her dolly while we are trying to save the city from the dragons?
I don't see why not. We're headed that way.
Dragons? I've never seen a dragon. There's dragons.
Yes, but they are very dangerous, and I do not know if they can hurt. I don't know if they can hurt
There's
ghosts.
dragons.
I fear I may never see anything again.
Should we
Well,
wait
then
for
you
him to
cannot
see?
you cannot see the dragon when it is about to eat you, which is probably a mercy.
I suppose.
Yes, we should continue, but perhaps, little ghost girl, you should either follow us at a distance to stay safe or stay here.
Oh no, I'm brave. And she kind of puffs herself up a bit. I'll lead you to my dolly. I mean, you just realized that she was very scared of a couple things surrounding her, but she's pretending that didn't bother her anymore. So
Oh, she's a baby.
Can we look in these crates for things?
sure, you open the crates and there's old rotting fruit in there, and it kind of smells really bad now that you've opened it again. Bits of things here and there. It looked like stuff to decorate a tower with, tapestries and goblets.
Huh. Looks like maybe somebody hasn't been here for a while.
I know we just rescued her from 2 dark spirit things, but as she's telling us who she is and that she traveled and she knew Agathorn, can I insight check that to see if she's telling us the whole truth?
Sure thing.
Thanks. I need that inspiration. Let's see. Okay, so that's 13 plus 16, and I'll use the inspiration just in case. If it would stop spinning. There we go. 18 total.
18. Yes, she is telling the truth.
Okay, perfect.
Everest, give me a dexterity, acrobatics check. Sorry, acrobatics. Almost said athletics. Check. As you're kind of feeling your way around, and you sort of miss where the stairs are, and everything comes back into view as you tumble down a couple of them.
I thought you were supposed to be holding my hand.
I'm holding your pinky.
No, just hold my hand more firmly. Come on. You're an adult.
Well, I thought you didn't like my fur.
Oh, no, it's fine in this case. I will wash it off.
Okie dokie. She holds his whole hand.
I almost fell and injured my face.
Okay, who has Everest's notebook right now?
Kane.
Kane's
writing in half drow.
Yup. Kane is writing mostly in drow because writing in common is horrible.
Gonna have to get that part translated.
If you're trying to write something other than what happened, let me know at some point, and when he reads it, we'll see what you said.
I'm writing everything that happened, but I'm also writing Everest complains about literally everything. Why is this how it is?
It's so true. I hate my own character. It's fine. Everyone else does.
Oh.
But in a good way, though. Like in an endearing, like I have fun playing him kind of way. Like if I was an actor, I'd be like the guy who played villains all the time. I don't know.
All right. So there's stairway down. Otherwise, there's boxes of stuff here, and a little ghost girl is trying to bravely be in front of you, leading you down the steps.
So down we go, everyone.
Unless we want to wait and see if Everest's sight comes back, but I don't know how long that could be.
He just did.
Oh, he did. I'm sorry, I missed it.
Yeah, when he tumbled down the stairs, he gained back his sight.
Oh.
It seems to be working.
Magic.
Maybe next time that happens, I just smack my head against something. No, that's not a good idea.
No, that one has promise. Like do fun. That. I write that into the book.
Note to the author: smack your head against things next time magical effects happen.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, I'm going to very carefully make my way down.
All right. As you all go down the stairs, you hear now the voices and things that only Molly at first heard, and they're really intense, and they're otherworldly, and they're ghastly and horrible, and you hear all these things about death and destruction, and you're not going to survive. And that's where we'll take a break.
Perfect timing.
Welcome back to Impact RPG and Waterdeep is Falling. Yay! So where we're at, our heroes have been wandering down Aggerhorn's tower and hear lots of voices of death, doom, destruction, all is lost, lose all hope, all that, pleasantries. So what do you guys do?
Cower in fear.
Stealth mode activates.
Stealth mode.
I'm gonna put that freaking stick in my backpack though, so I'm not using that shit anymore until it gets fixed.
Hey,
all right.
Hey, gang, do we want to, take a $5?
We just took one. Oh, you mean in game? Sorry.
Yeah. I guess I could back a couple HP. I got scratched by I forgot what it's called, a Matterhorn.
Matterhorn, yes, that's definitely not it. But I will tell you that my lute is a bit out of tune after that intense playing I gave it a couple of weeks ago, so, a rest wouldn't be a bad idea.
There are dragons sieging the city.
It's just a few minutes. What will that do?
A short rest is an hour.
An hour.
Shit. It's just 60 minutes.
60 short minutes.
There are dragons and manticores and harpies.
I suppose things are urgent. Come on, Rox. I believe you will find some use in yourself yet.
Yeah, all right. Let's go.
Let us try and do what we did before then and perhaps be stealthy.
I will try not to suck this time. No.
And again, let me reiterate, it's a very tricky process for me to determine when would be a good idea to start using my spell that allows me to find secret passageways. So if you have any gut feelings like, this might be a good spot to use that, just definitely let me know, because with you being up front, you're going to be the one observing the most ahead of us.
Indeed. I sense that somewhere where creepy cult chanting is, secrets lie. And
excellent. It would be a good indicator.
Don waves at Everest while he's talking.
Yes, what is it you want?
She puts a cookie in his mouth and then just starts following the group.
Oh, this is a delicious biscuit.
Sorry, DC, did you want a stealth check from the lead team?
Yes, yep.
Oh, sorry, I got
everyone
distracted.
that's making quiet, any stealth check.
Hopefully everyone in the group is trying to be quiet. 20 total on me.
All right. Yeah, we'll make this a group stealth check. Kane has a 6.
18 total for Molly.
18. All right.
20.
Nat 20. Excellent.
Sarissa vanishes.
All right.
7 for Rox.
And Dawn got a 1. So, as you're going down the stairs, you hear the voices, and now you start seeing these black veins coming up from wherever. And Dawn, you think you see an eye, and it spooks you, and you shout in surprise.
She would just be like,
Well, fortunately, nothing seems to be running up to you or anything at now. So you continue your way down, and it takes quite a ways down these stairs, and they just keep winding down and winding down. And in this next room, again, a continual light spell is in a lantern above in the ceiling, and you see a thing similar to what you saw before, but more imposing this time, more armored. It kind of has gold plates around it and a large sickle as well. And around it, all these black veins of this now familiar ooze are covering this, what looks to be this symbol in the middle of the room. And this thing is standing here, and the little ghost girl goes, "Dolly!" And now you can all roll initiative as it turns.
Never trust ghosts.
No.
I didn't want to say it. I wanted to be like, this is the first time I've ever seen a little ghost girl that I like, but here we are. I still like her. She doesn't know.
It's a big 5 for my initiative. Real big 5.
12 for Molly.
Keep wasting all my big rolls on my initiatives, but whatever.
All right, so Everest, it was a 23 you have in chat?
Yeah, yep, not 20 total. I don't know if you do anything with that on
Okay.
initiatives. But
No. Okay, so I need Sarissa. Initiative. Oh, there it is. Okay. And just for those viewing at home, they're putting them in the Zoom chat, so I can just add them in. Let's see here, 17, and Rox is at a 15. Okay. All right. Everest, you're first as the little spirit girl goes over towards her doll, and this thing has turned and now notices all of you.
Okay. Just describe to me the thing again.
Sure.
I was reading a spell description when you were describing it. Sorry.
No problem. It looks kind of like the things you fought earlier, except
Okay.
it's bigger, more imposing. It seems to have
Got it.
gold plating on it, and it's carrying a large sickle that's attached to sort of the staff that's all gnarled and rotting.
Got it. Okay. Cool. Thank you. I thought that's what it was. I was just making sure. Okay, so as much as I don't want to use that wand, it actually is pretty effective. I'm a gambling man.
Okay, roll a d12.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that first. Blinded by stupidity. 10.
10. All right. The wand boomerangs out of your hand,
Thank goodness.
and it hits this creature in front of you, and whacks him right in the side of the head,
I meant to do that.
and then it disappears.
Oh, thank goodness.
All right. Anything else, Everest?
Is there anything to take cover around in the immediate area that we could go to besides another party member?
Nope.
All right, well then, I'm gonna take cover behind Kane.
All right.
This is a wise decision.
Oh, and I would like to start doing a bardic inspiration on Kane as a bonus action.
Okay. That's fine.
So I'm gonna play a very soft melodic lute tune. You get a d6 that you can add to the roll. I'll just copy and paste it in Zoom chat again. Pete. All right, sorry, go ahead.
All right. Sarissa, you are next.
Oh. Well, I don't like this thing already. So I'm going to Thunderwave it. That is a
All
con
right.
save of 12.
Con save of 12. All right.
Thunderwave sounds like a hair metal band.
Well, I got an 11. So tell me what happened.
So it takes 14 lightning damage. Or no, sorry, thunder damage. And is pushed 10 feet away from me.
Okay. It goes, this pushes it up against the wall and it smacks its head. You said 14?
Yes.
All right. Dawn, you are next, unless you had a movement, Sarissa, or bonus action.
No. I'm
No.
just gonna stand there.
Okay, Dawn.
Dawn was already behind Kane, and just kind of when Everest comes over, it's like, just whisper. So she's gonna use Bless on Kane, Molly, and Rox.
Sweet. Bless plus bardic inspiration is a nice mix there. Kane's
Yeah.
about to hit something.
Anything else, Dawn? Gonna stay at your post behind Kane?
Yeah, fighting with Everest over, who gets to hide behind Kane.
Alrighty.
I am big drow. You can hide both. You can both hide. I am very tall with big shoulders.
Rox, you are next.
Okay, Rax will go ahead and enter the room, I guess, coming down the stairs, and blast off a my icy cantrip. I don't remember what it's called.
The old go-to.
Ray of Frost. That is an 18 to hit.
That hits.
Oh, and I rolled damage, and it is a 1.
All right. You hit it. It gets a little frost on its skeletal face and just kind of takes it and then scrapes away the ice.
Its movement is reduced by 10.
Its movement is reduced by 10. Okay.
Until the start of my next turn.
Okay. Good to know. All right. Anything else, Rox?
No, they'll just kind of silently like fist pump to themselves that they actually hit something.
All right, Molly, you are up.
So you mentioned it had disappeared, but now it's visible again because it got hit by Thunderwave. Is that right? It's back.
Yeah, no, it was backed up against the wall. The thunder wave pushed it into the wall and bumped its head.
Oh, nice. I will try to surge forward and go after it with the spirit dagger.
Okay.
That's a total 20 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
Okay, well, yeah, plus, sorry. I may as well. 24. Yeah. Thanks, Tom. And so damage with this little guy is a total of 4. Magical piercing. Is Kane up there? Is anyone else up by this thing right now?
No.
Okay, so no sneak attack. I will use my bonus action then to disengage and move back a little bit out of its immediate reach. That's it for me.
Okay. Now, this thing looks at all of you. It raises its hand up and fires 2 blasts out of its hand. Kane, one is coming to you. I take it a 9 doesn't hit. All right, so this blast of necrotic energy comes out and kind of goes wide and hits up against the wall. And then Molly, another one's coming to you, since you were the last thing that hit it, and does a, that's a 21 to hit.
Oh yeah, that does it.
All right.
Yeah.
Ouch. All right. You will take, 18 necrotic damage. And I need you to make a strength saving throw. Difficulty is 16.
Okay. Does bless hit saving throws? I know it hits attacks. It does, right? Strength. Yeah.
I believe so, yeah.
Okay.
If it doesn't, it does now.
Cool. Yeah, I need it.
As a former cleric, yes.
That is a 15 total.
Okay. Out from the veins and everything in the ground, these shadowy tentacles come up and wrap around you, and you are restrained.
Oh. I'm barely standing. Molly looks like she's almost blacked out.
And at the bottom of the round is Kane.
All right, I look at Dawn first. Dawn, help Molly. And then I'm going to start spinning my sword. And I'm going to charge at this thing, and I'm going to hit it. And I'm going to use that Bardic Inspiration, and I'm going to use that Bless, because missing is not an option.
Yes.
Dice gods listened, because we have a nat 20 plus a 6 plus a 4.
Holy crap.
Right. Wow.
All right.
So, you know what? Since you rolled so high on all of those, remember how I was telling you about the thing that's a legally distinct limit break
Yes.
idea at session 0, where we
Yes.
max one of your die and
Yes.
you describe something crazy that you're doing, and then you
Yes.
roll 1 die, add your bonus, and then depending on your description, I add extra damage. You
Okay.
can do that if you want.
Okay, I would like to do that. So with it being a nat 20, am I rolling at all, or?
Yes, you are.
Okay.
You are rolling. You're describing the craziness that
Okay.
happens. It's like a limit break, summon legally distinct.
I've never
just in
played
case.
this game.
Oh, okay. So
Super powerful. Boom. Like,
yeah, super powerful anime attack.
yeah, there we go.
Cool.
That's a
Okay.
good way to
Okay.
describe it.
Kane's gonna do a backswing on their sword and then bring it up and drive it up and into this thing's chest and try to lift it and then shove it back into the wall. Try to get the sword through the wall as well to impale it there. And then keep it there. And is gonna reach for their glaive for the next round.
Okay, so roll. You get max damage on your first damage die, so roll another damage die.
Okay. So, and max, it's a 10. It's a D10, so that's 10. I just
10.
rolled an 8.
So 18 plus your regular bonus to hit. Or your damage bonus.
That's plus 2.
So we're at 20.
Yep.
And then for your description, I'll add on another die. So yeah, you just you stick this thing up against the wall and pull back your longsword, and you've done 25 points of damage to this.
Okay. And I'm gonna stay right up in its face and try and make sure it can't get a bead on anybody else.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
All right. We are back up to Everest.
All right. Let me. I don't know if this is actually going to work on the thing, but we're going to give it a shot. I'm going to try and cast. So is this thing pinned to the wall successfully? Was that successful?
Oh, that is a question, because I was trying to leave the sword with it in the wall. So do I have to
okay.
make that happen?
Just give me a strength check on that then.
Okie dokie. 17?
17's good enough. Sure.
All right.
It'll be up against the wall.
All right. So this is.
It's kind of scratching and trying to swing its sword at you and not quite hitting.
I'm going to say, put a pin in it. And that's the vocal component for Tasha's hideous laughter. I've got the little tarts and the feather in my hand, in one of my hands, just sort of moving them around through my knuckles. And I'm going. So they need a wisdom save, DC 12, or fall into laughter, basically.
Okay.
Fall prone while pinned to the wall.
All right. So it's pinned to the wall. You say these words. It looks at you. It starts laughing.
Oh, it's hilarious, isn't it, you crazy monster, you?
As I rolled a natural 1. So, anything else, Everett?
No, I'm gonna find some other person to take cover behind.
Okay.
You know, basically, if that means me moving up to behind Kane, then that's what I do.
All right, Sarissa, we have you next.
Okay. Well, I suppose I'm going to do... Because I don't want to cast Thunderwave because Kane's, right there. Because that would be a bad thing.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. So I'm going to do Chill Touch. And we'll see if that hits. Does a 15 hit?
No, unfortunately.
Ah! So you see the
it's
skeletal
prone.
hand just stick up against the wall and go.
Yeah, it is prone and stuck, so do that with advantage, sure.
Okay. Let's try that again.
Sorry.
It's laughing, it's stuck. Yeah, go for it.
I didn't know what prone did in this system, so I didn't know if
Well,
it
I'm
up was important.
slightly modifying it a little bit because it is stuck and prone.
I got you. Okay.
So that was a nat 20.
All right. Excellent. So roll your damage dice twice.
Everest takes credit for that since he's the one that knocked it prone.
12, So, people who math. What's 5 plus 8?
13.
Thank you.
13. All right. It takes it. Anything else?
I don't think there's anything else I can do right now, so no.
Okay. We're back to Dawn.
Dawn rushes over to Molly. She's a little hesitant because of the stuff that's around her, but she like reaches out to touch Molly so that way she can cast her cure wounds on her. So that would be 5 for cure wounds.
Thank you.
And since I moved over to her, I can't do anything, right? Or can I?
You still have movement. If you want to move back, you can. Got plenty.
No, she's
You
just
didn't
gonna...
use all 30 feet going there and going back if you want.
No, I was gonna say that she's gonna pull out her mace and try to like hit the stuff that's holding Molly.
Okay. Rox, you're next.
Going back to Old Faithful and going to, if there's a clear path, gonna blast it with Ray of Frost.
Okay.
It's a 20 hit.
Yes.
Cool. And that is 7 damage, so much better than the 1.
All right. Okay. Anything else, Rox?
No, they're just gonna kind of look around the room and see if there's any other threats oncoming as this thing is just laughing at us while it's pinned to a wall.
Not yet. No.
Yet.
All right. Let's see. Molly, you're next.
How does is the spirit near me, or did I get pulled away?
You moved away. You used your disengage thing to move away.
Mm-hmm.
So you can use your action to make another strength saving throw. And
Okay.
I'll give you advantage for Dawn trying to bash it with her mace.
Oh, thanks, Tom. All right, let's try advantage. Oh, well, the first one was a natural 1, so we'll try that again. Oh boy. Plus the D4. It's a total of
Go ahead, sorry.
a total of 14 with the bless.
You are still restrained.
Okay. Is it possible? I'll use my bonus action to. Can I know I can disengage. Can I dodge? Hold on. Yeah. Dash, disengage, or hide. So I don't know that I can do anything.
No, you're restrained. So.
Yeah. Okay. That's it then. Thank you.
All right. On its turn, what does it have to do for Tasha's hideous laughter? Is it still laughing?
I just posted it in chat, actually.
Oh, okay. Let's see here. All right. It is pinned. It is laughing. It is going to try to get out, but of this pinning predicament, but it may not succeed. No, it does not succeed. Okay. And then it needs to make a wisdom saving throw for the laughing. What is
12.
12? Okay, 12. And I got a 9. So it's still laughing.
It was a funny joke.
It's a funny joke. It's still laughing. It's having a very bad day right now. Not that you can tell because it's laughing while it's pinned to a wall. And
what a terrible way for this supposedly scary monster to go out. You know what I mean? Just get stabbed.
Kane, you are next.
Stabby, stabby. Do I have advantage because I have it pinned there?
Yes.
Heck yeah. Watch, I'll roll 2 once. Just watch. Well, it wasn't 2 ones, but it was a 1 and a 2.
All right. So tell me how your natural 1 helped this thing to get free of its pinning predicament.
Oh no.
I tried to take out one of the long swords that I took from one of the dead spirit things to stab it with again, and somehow accidentally twist it so that it's able to kind of shift and shimmy free.
All right. And its background, it's still laughing, but yeah. All right. And it's at this point, we're going back to the top of the round. However, little pseudopods come out of the black veins and try to hit everybody. I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw. Difficulty 13.
All right.
Molly, it's not going after you because it thinks it has you caught.
15 for Rux.
$15 for Sarissa.
What was the
Okay.
difficulty?
13.
Okay, I'm gonna roll that bless. 14.
14. Okay. So no one below a 13? So they all come out and they all miss you, and as they try to slap you around, and then they withdraw back into the ooze. So Everest, you are up.
Everest is very self-serving, for the most part. So he's going to cast Blade Ward on himself in case one of these things try whipping him and actually succeeds. And I'll take half damage from it. So at least for a round. So yeah, I cast Blade Ward on myself and just hold position. Not really much else to do. I'm out of everything else except for a couple spells. Well, I don't really have any actions left, but if anybody does need some healing, holler at me.
Holler.
Is that you hollering?
Yeah.
Oh, cool then. Well, I'm gonna move up to Molly then, but I don't have any actions left because I was very self-serving again. Like I said, and cast Blade Ward on myself instead. But next turn.
Okay. Is Kane out of the way? Kane, move.
Move, Kane.
I'm sorry.
Pay no mind to them.
Well, okay.
You could just hit me with it. I'm almost at capped out. You can just hit me. It's fine.
That's 2d8 thunder damage. No.
Hey,
I
they
will
can
live.
start. They can start groping themselves with their holy hands and heal themselves. It's fine.
No, I'm out of that.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, no. I don't want to do that. So, no, I'm just going to go back to Chill Touch because that's a cantrip and I can do that.
Pew. We're just pew-pewing this thing to death. It works. We pin it to
Chill
the wall,
on
pew-pew it.
demand.
Dirty 20.
I'm just glad to know that if we ever have like a party, Rox and Sarissa both can help make sure everyone's drinks are cold.
So I got a dirty 20, right?
Yep.
And then I rolled a 2.
Oh.
So it's a little bit frosted. That's about it.
Damage is damage is damage.
It's true.
All right. It's still laughing. It's having a hard time. Anything else, Sarissa? Otherwise, we go to Dawn.
Let's see here. So Dawn's gonna keep trying to heal Molly to keep her alive. So she's gonna use her healing word. So give me 1 second. That's not the right dice. This one That's for 4. And while it's happening, she was like, put her mace away and is like trying to pull the stuff off. Like, come on.
All right. So you're trying to. I will say you can be giving Molly the help action on Molly's turn to try to get out of these things. Then, anything else you want to do, Dawn? As this thing has stopped laughing.
No, she's focused. She was told to help Molly, so that's her focus.
Okay. Rox, you are next.
Molly, how hurt are you looking?
I'm beyond bloodied. Like everything's all dark and soaked in blood. Yeah.
Cool. All right.
Eyes look kind of dim.
Rox will run over to them, and as they're still, I guess, tethered, just pour a potion of healing down their face.
Thanks.
And I guess you can roll that if you want.
Okay.
I don't know if it's 2d4 plus something.
GD4 plus 2, so 5 total. Thank you.
And then after that, they will quickly step away from these tentacles and I guess just keep a lookout for other things.
All right. Molly, it's your turn again. You can make a strength saving throw at advantage because Dawn is trying to help you out.
Yeah. Feeling slightly stronger. We're going to try again. Just nah. I'm trying to fight. Oh no. A total of 7. I got a 3 and a 5.
Woo!
I live here.
Yep, you are still restrained.
Even with bless, it's no help. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, strength plus 0. It's not my best thing. Good luck.
I blame 5e for letting you tie Dex into weapon damage. Otherwise, you'd be a little strong. No, that's super cool. Actually, I like that. All right. Well, I intend on healing you too. Don't worry.
All right. Its turn. It goes to cast a spell. Kane, you are right in front of it, so you will get an attack of opportunity on it as it's attempting to cast.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna hit it. I will, in fact, hit it this time with a 17.
Yes, 17 hits.
11 points of slashing damage from the longsword.
11. All right. Let's see what happens. Okay. Its spell still goes off, and it's invisible.
Uh-oh.
Kane, you are next.
Stealth gold goodbye. I'm gonna swing out wildly.
Okay.
Just try and hit it where I remembered it being.
Okay. You kind of walk around a little bit. Roll with an attack roll with disadvantage just to see if you get lucky.
No.
No. All right.
It was an 18 and a 2.
18 and a 2. Oh, yeah, disadvantage, so no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here we see the two sides of the spectrum of Vera's rolls.
We are back up to Everest.
All right, so Everest is going to heal Molly since he moved up last turn to her. Doesn't care if he provokes attack op or whatever, however that works. So it's okay. So D8 plus 2, 7 damage are healed for Molly. And then as I don't think I have any. Yeah, I don't have any bardic inspiration left, so no bonus action usage. Yep. All right. That's all I can do.
All right, I forgot the pseudopod, so now they come out and try to slash everyone again.
Yay.
Dexterity saving throws, 13 difficulty.
Another 15 for rocks.
Okay.
19.
17.
18.
All right.
12 on my end. So
You take 4 points of damage as this just comes up and slaps you in the back of the head.
and it's bludgeoning damage.
Yes.
Okay, so I take resistance means I take half, right?
Yeah.
Because of my okay, cool. So I only take 2. Yay! Thank you. Sorry, I'm still learning. Catching up though.
No problem. Let's see here. Everest, you healed.
Yes,
Molly,
and remain there.
and remain there. Okay. So now we're back to Sarissa.
Okay. I can no longer see this thing, so I have no idea what to do. Ooh. I have no clue. I think at this point, Sarissa's just going to, like, stand there and go, what do we do? Guys, what do we do?
Hold your attack until you see it again.
I think I'm going to do that.
All right. So you were going.
Yeah.
What
I'm
spell
gonna
are you going to hold?
Pride Shell Touch.
Okay. Fine. Rox, you are next.
Well, this isn't. No. And they'll hold the spell Hold Person.
Okay. Let's see here. You may want to try another spell. Doesn't qualify as a person, so.
Is it humanoid? Or no?
It looks humanoid.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'm fine with just not getting the spell off because they wouldn't know, I suppose.
Well, I'm letting you do something else. That's why I'm telling you.
Okay. Yeah. I will hold Old Faithful Ray of Frost.
Okay.
Old Faithful.
Old Faithful.
It's like a little tiny squirt of ice. A little different than actual Old Faithful, but close enough.
All right. Molly, you're still restrained.
Yes.
Dawn's still helping you, I believe.
Thanks, Don. Okay, I have a skill called Eye for Detail, which lets me do a perception check to spot a hidden creature as a bonus action.
Okay. Yep. You can use that.
So while I'm like fighting and everyone says it's gone invisible, I'm going to try to spot it for them.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that's pretty good. That is, hold on, math. 22 total.
22 to attempt to find the creature.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, you kind of see a little shimmer right behind Kane.
Yeah, I'll like kick my foot up and be like, it's there behind Kane.
And do you want to try your strength saving throw?
Yeah, I'm going to try to bust out of here.
All right.
So I am not having fun getting stuck. That's a natural 20 plus 2 on blast, 22.
All right. Describe how you get out of this.
Awesome.
Because you've been stuck for a long time. So.
Yeah, I think what I've been doing is like every time I've been trying this check, I've been weaseling like a limb here, a foot there, and I finally get like through some of the tentacles, and I just like pull, kind of like if you're trying to break yourself out of a zip tie, you pull down both sides like real sharp. That's what I do to rip out of these tentacles and just like land in like the baby hero stance.
Excellent.
On a knee, yeah. And then then I will get up and run towards this thing because I've had enough.
All right.
It's right there, and just run it.
All right. Its turn. Okay, Kane, does a 20 hit you?
Yes, it does.
All right. You take 13 necrotic damage as it reappears and its clawed hand sinks into you.
Ah! I will return that twice fold.
And Kane, you can attempt to return that twice fold.
I usually fold my garments more than that.
With a dirty 20, I think I hit.
Yep.
As I accidentally throw the d10 across the bed. That's going to be 9 points of slashing damage from the sword.
Yeah.
All right. Excellent.
Can't actually return it twice fold, but it sounded good.
Hey, we don't know how much damage you did. Looks twice fold to me.
I appreciate that.
All right, top of the round. You're all getting attacked again by these pseudopods that come out at you.
I don't have my wind barrier anymore. Ooh.
16.
All right.
13.
13.
13 just makes it. So,
Was a 15 again by Rox. Super Dex.
With the bless, it's 27 for Molly.
yeah, okay.
Free!
I got an immaculately clean 20. So I guess that's a
All right.
natural one.
So yeah, if
Plus some 4. Plus a 4.
no one got below a 13, then they all miss. Good job, guys. Doing good. Everest.
All right. Everest is mostly useless right now. I'm gonna. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna try and do vicious mockery. You pathetic excuse for a lich wannabe. You can't even handle a group of paranormal investigators, much less a group of adventurers. It's gonna make a wisdom save, DC 12.
All right.
What a backhanded compliment. I feel like we need to make wisdom saves.
Oh, I know, we suck.
Okay, so I rolled a 3. What happened?
All right, so D4 psychic damage.
It looks deeply hurt by your words.
2.
2. All right.
And I imagine I'm close to it because I was next to Molly, so I'm pretty close to it. So I'm like kind of bowing up to it, like, come on, you wanna go?
I did forget the held actions for Sarissa and Rock, so you both can do those now.
Awesome.
20 to hit and
Yep.
5 damage. Gold.
Okay.
Same. Dirty 20 to hit, and then... Wow. Okay, 7 damage.
7 damage. Okay. This thing is looking hurt. Sarissa, it is your proper turn now.
Okay. Is there anybody, like, right in front of it?
Kane's right there, and Molly moved up on it.
Okay.
And Everest is near it now.
Okay, then she's going to continue chill touching because she doesn't want to hurt her party. So that's 18 to hit.
Yes, 18 will hit. Yeah.
Awesome. And then another 7 damage.
Okay, describe the blow.
So this skeletal hand that has been kind of attacking it every now and again goes up and touches it right in its forehead and just causes ice everywhere.
And the ice spreads down its body over its armor and everything, and then it just shatters into a billion little chunks of ice everywhere.
Haha. Deadly Elsa wins again.
Well done. But slightly disappointed I got to stab nothing. But just like,
Okay, so that is one problem handled now. And I just look at all the veins on the walls.
Yep, there are still veins covering the symbol on the ground.
Let's just quickly try and get to these wards and try and activate them or whatever we need to do, because I feel like that is very urgent.
Should we scratch the stuff off?
We could. One.
Do I win? Okay. You realize that one of the properties of this thing, whatever goes off, just like magic missile, it's always going to hit.
Oh, got it. So that's cool.
Yeah.
If I ran out of charges, I could just chunk it at people and auto hit them. That's pretty neat. I do want to try and fix it.
Well, if you roll that again on the D12, yeah.
I got you. Yeah, the 11, the 10. I'll talk to you about that in between games about getting it fixed once things settle down here in Waterdeep.
Sarissa, do you think that scraping the stuff off of the ward would help?
Could I do an Arcana check?
Yes.
If I could assist as well, I would like to, because that's actually one I specifically specialized in.
Yeah, so roll with advantage as you are doing a collective brain trust.
Okay. 19.
19. Yeah, you think just sort of hacking at it or being able to sort of scrape it off might get rid of it. You want to be careful, though, because you don't want to scrape up the ward too much. Not that you think you can do a lot to it, but it might be a possibility.
Okay. We would have to be very careful. We don't want to destroy the entire ward, but yes, we can do that.
Can we burn it off?
We could. I believe that might be. Or do you think the ward will be compromised through flame?
One thing I can say for sure, because Don bit into it to try to help Molly. It doesn't taste good, so don't try to bite it.
Oh, you bit into it?
She tried to. What happened to me?
You shouldn't have even reminded him.
All right. It burns into your tongue, and you take 4 points of acid damage.
Owie.
Howie.
Owie!
It's okay. It was rough.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Molly.
you just ate like a ghost pepper. You're like,
Molly, sweetie, just don't bite it.
I will not bite it.
Definitely was not planning on biting it, but thank you for letting me know for sure. In case I get the strange inclination.
You did a very good job helping Molly, Don.
And the little ghost girl is like, I got my dolly. And she's very proud now as she holds up this doll.
This is also good.
I'm going to pull out my,
Oh, you got rid of the scary thing, too. Yay.
I'm going to pull out my bar of soap and start trying to, and a rag, and start trying to wash the stuff off with the soap. See if it neutralizes the acid at all.
Maybe, but the stuff's still there. You'd have to poke it to see if the acid was neutralized in it, but it kind of
Gotcha. Okay, well, I will soap it up real good and then touch it with my finger, because I have enough HP for that sort of thing.
Okay. You take 2 points of acid damage as it still burns your skin.
Ah! My beautiful hand.
Molly's. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, you go first.
Molly's just standing there with a flask of oil in one hand and a dagger in the other, just waiting for someone to tell her which one they want.
Just burn the damn thing. I don't know.
Yes, Molly, you should try and burn it.
All right.
I apologize to everyone, but I'm going to have to heal this up. This is going to limit my powers for the remainder of the day.
All right. Is this going to be a careful pull of the oil, or just everywhere and light up everything?
I'll try to concentrate on a section, because I only have so much oil, and then we can maybe scrape the rest. That way it's more, at least a section is all going to get burned, and we'll see what it does. So I will very carefully put the oil down, because I also don't want to catch fire.
All right. So, yeah, you carefully put the oil down.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and heal up for 8 with my Cure Wounds spell.
And anyone lighting this?
Rocks can light it with prestidigitation, so you can step back a little bit.
Nice.
So it burns, and it burns in a line, and it seems to be just concentrated on the thing itself. The little scorch marks appear here and there, but it seems to, after about a minute or so, kind of dissolve a bit and push back as if it were hurt, and you kind of hear little noises as it almost squeals like.
Oh, well, that's terrifying.
And everyone can make a dexterity saving throw again as pseudopods come up and try to hit everybody.
Fuck. 14. DC 13, right? You said?
Yes.
Oh, okay, I got a 14.
It's a 21.
All right.
13.
Okay.
19.
Hold on. It's taking
right.
me a second. 14. Or, sorry, 15.
All right. Kane, with your 2, you take 3 points of damage as one hits you. As the rest of these veins are still there, but you did get rid of at least one.
Okay. I'm going to start hitting these things because clearly burning it is too slow. Although it was very good. Good job. If anyone would like a sword, I have 2 extras. Whack away and have fun. And I'm going to give whoever wants them 2 extra swords and then just go start hitting the veins to try and get them gone.
I'll take one because I don't want to damage my rapier. It was my grandfather's. So, yeah, I just take this bum sword that she hands me. They hand me, and I just start going hacking away as much as possible.
Just make a couple of attack rolls and don't get a 1.
I'm going to use the spirit dagger to help too.
15. 17.
Yep, you're fine. Just
A couple of attack rolls, you said? Okay.
Yep, couple of attack rolls, don't get a 1. Whoever's attacking these.
You got 20. Not naturally, just regular.
The fates were tempted, so I rolled a 2 and an 8.
Okay.
And what's that one? We'll pop up 20 and 24 for 2 hits for me.
All right. So collectively, you managed to damage this enough where there's enough peeled back where the ward seems ineffective. There's still some in the walls and everything, but right now the ward seems okay, and it seems to kind of wither a bit and slowly withdraw to wherever it came from, and the voices decrease in volume as it does.
How do we turn the ward back on?
Well,
Yes.
fortunately, it starts glowing again, and a bright light surrounds the room as it turns on, apparently, and it glows a nice neon color.
We've saved the day.
I'm gonna really quick just pray to my god for protection of the ward.
Okay.
Are you talking to yourself again, Kane?
Hush.
Oh, my apologies.
Are there more of these wards that we need to clean off?
Yes. Does anyone know how many wards we actually had to deal with?
I don't think that it was stated.
So we just-
You're just, his language was always just a ward.
Got it.
Ward.
Okay.
Not getting multiples or
Yeah.
anything like that. He never pluralized it. So
Good. Okay, it's good to know.
Do you think this will also help with the harpies and the manticores? Or just the dragons?
Do we know precisely how the ward worked before? Like, does it? It's mostly dragons,
yeah,
right?
the ward kept dragons out.
So it's like a monster type specific magic,
Mhm.
like abjuration spell or something.
It,
Oh,
it prevented dragons from coming into the city.
It's neat.
as long as the dragons are, well, I guess, going out of the city, maybe the Crown's Guard will be able to fight off the manticores and whatever else.
Doesn't affect Dragonborn or anything?
No, dragonborn are considered different type of creatures, so
Gotcha, okay.
it doesn't affect them. Kane, roll me a religion check as you pray to your god.
is a 16.
Okay, 16. I'll keep that in mind. Thank you. All
You're
right.
very welcome.
What would you like to do?
Should we head back up?
Yeah, we definitely need to kind of hurry our way back to the surface, I would imagine.
Your
Oh.
little girl scroll goes, I'll lead! And she's very happy with her dolly.
Well,
There's not more stairs going down, are there? Like this is the
No, this is the bottom.
because the black staff is still missing.
Was there anything left of the monster when it shattered, or is it just pieces of ice?
It is now pieces of ice.
Can I search through it just to see if there's anything?
Yeah, give me a investigation.
and then where did
30-20.
these-
Okay. What was that?
I was gonna say, where did these like tentacles go?
They seem
back
to
into the-
have dissolved back into the walls and
Okay.
everything. Let's see, dirty 20 for investigation. You happen to find its staff that had the sickle in it, and it just sort of fell with a bunch of ice on top of it, but you easily picked that up.
It had a thing.
Oh, that's interesting. Is it some sort of valuable artifact we can possibly make money on? Or should we
I
just
don't-
leave it here?
I think perhaps we should look into it later. I don't think it should be left here. Everest, perhaps you hold on to it. Sarissa has a staff, and I gave Rox a robe. I have not given you anything yet, so...
Sure, I don't mind. Used as a walking stick.
And then...
Oh, I already have a walking stick. Never mind. It's weird. I have two walking. And you see me just sort of start walking with both sticks like an idiot.
And then I guess we head up.
Yeah, I guess so. Try to clean up top.
All right, you go back up, and as you approach, you still hear alarm bells ringing and all of that. You see there's only one black dragon in the sky left, however. The other ones may be down, or they're at least on the ground. There seems to be destruction all around you. Still, there are still these pods grabbing at people. You can see that. So what would you like to do? And the little ghost girl thanks you, like, thank you, and she just vanishes.
Well, that was strange.
What do we do?
Very strange.
How big are these pods?
They're about 2 feet in diameter.
Okay. I guess whatever the closest one is, Rox would like to cast grease under it.
Okay. Make a dexterity saving throw as you're getting close to it. And it's going to try to reach out and grab you.
That's an 8. Fuck.
An 8. Okay, so it wraps around you and it starts pulling you. It drags you 5 feet closer to it.
Oh no.
You are.
Can I try and grab him?
Yep.
I'll assist if I'm close enough.
Ah!
Okay, both of you make dexterity saving throws as well then.
13 on my end.
Okay.
19.
Okay, you're both fine, and one of you can choose to roll with advantage, as we'll consider it the help action, to try to pull Rox free.
Strength based.
Yep.
Strength based.
Mhm.
Definitely not me.
That's me then. 17.
17 is enough. Rox, still blue, by the way, comes out and
Gotcha. And I just put him down.
Oh, thank you.
The creatures that are throwing the pods, are they all airborne or are they on the ground and like launching them?
they were holding them in their various talons and just dropping them. That seems to have ended, and you can see manticores and harpies kind of wandering around the streets trying to get people closer to the pods.
Should maybe handle those, and we can deal with the pods.
I am in poor shape to continue fighting.
There are other guards running up and dealing with it as best they can.
Fear, but
Sorry, go ahead.
I can't preserve.
Did
I
Vera?
think she was frozen.
Oh no.
We lost you.
Well, I
Okay.
guess, did the grease go under the pod as I cast it there?
Yeah, we'll have the grease go under the pot. Oh, hey, Vera's moving again.
Hello.
Hey,
Hello.
welcome back.
I was just saying, if I drop, just don't let them eat me.
Won't.
Okay, then we can help.
Okay, so there's grease under this thing.
Rox would also like to light that grease on fire with prestidigitation and see if that helps.
All right. So you start the fire. It starts squealing a little bit, and it tries to whap you as you're still close. One launches out. It does a 16 hit. This time it's doing a concentrated attack right on you.
Yes, it does.
All right. You take 3 points of damage, bludgeoning, as it just whaps you right in the head.
Okay.
And it's still squealing and trying to reach out to whoever is near it. Kane and Everest, 2 more come out at you. Mrs. Kane, Mrs. Everest. All right. So,
Is it an action or a bonus action to chug a health potion?
right now we'll just say you can do it, and if you want to take a stabby action, you can, because we're kind of not an initiative kind of initiative. So.
Oh no.
Oh no, not again.
So I heal. Yeah, again.
There it is.
My internet is hating me.
All right, Everest, what are you doing while we wait for Kane to?
I'm nothing in particular, just kind of thumbing at my lyre nervously, playing a tune.
I'm gonna take a stabby action.
Okay, take a stabby action.
Just trying to avoid this thing at this point and let the more capable people deal with it.
It isn't hard to hit, as it's just an orb in the ground.
I figure a 15 will do.
Yeah. It'll hit.
Everest doesn't want it splashing up on him.
Alrighty. Does anyone else want to try to hit it or do anything to it?
I wanted to ask, do the manticores and the harpies, are they impervious to the tentacles? They're not getting grabbed by them at all?
They are not getting grabbed by them at all, correct.
Okay. I will then just rush in with the spirit dagger when Kane does and try to stab it, and I'll use my bonus action to disengage after I'm done.
Okay, Kane? Oh, you froze again. Okay, Molly.
Yeah, I got 12 damage.
12 damage, all right. Molly?
How are we handling flanking again in this game? Are we doing it? For attacks?
We can do it for this, sure.
Okay.
That'll be fine.
All right, so I'm on the other side of Kane. I'm going to stab at the sphere. That is a dirty 20 to hit it.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay.
Real easy to hit. So.
Yeah. So it'll take 6 piercing, magical piercing, plus 4 sneak attack, so 10 piercing total.
10 piercing total. Okay, it's sort of like quivering like a massive jelly almost at this point. And we'll try to do an attack on Molly and Kane again. So Molly, 19.
Okay, it's not a reaction, so it's
it's a regular attack. Oh, you disengaged?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so fine. Kane, it missed you. Anyone else?
I will. Everest works up the bravery and goes to stab it with his rapier.
Okay.
Ooh,
get above a 10.
Okay, yeah, I got an 11. So
all right.
Woo! 3 damage.
All right. That'll be enough to kind of make it glow and pulsate, and it kind of explodes out.
And look what I did.
Large sort of vortex of color comes up and swirls all around you. Everyone can make let's call it a strength saving throw.
The great fencer Mario Trapassini taught me that move.
That's a big 9.
10.
Same.
9 also.
It's a 9.
10.
Bunch of 9s and then a 10. Woo! A couple of 10s.
18.
18. Okay.
Meanwhile, the sorcerer's like swole-mancy over there.
Dawn, I didn't hear yours. I don't think.
10.
10. Kane, what'd you get again?
Big 9.
Big 9. Okay. Well, everybody is grabbed up into the swirling vortex that was now caused, and you sort of shunt yourselves. You become like little points of light, all going into whatever this vortex is, and you all vanish. And you sort of wake up, your eyes blinking. You're in beds somewhere, and you hear a voice calling you kind of by your classes. It's like, Paladin, wake up. Cleric, wake up. Bard, wake up. And it goes through, wizard, sorceress, rogue. And you get up and you see this guy dressed in military fatigues in front of you, and you appear to be in some kind of barracks. And that's where we'll end today.
What?
What describe military fatigues and what era? Who knows? All right. Well, cool. That's weird and cool.
All right. Hey, you guys blew up the sphere.
It wasn't me. I mean, it was me, but I took credit for it.
Don didn't do anything to blow up the sphere.
Teleportation by association, I guess.
All right. So thank you all for joining us. We'll go around and do our outro, starting again with Leland.
All right. I am Leland /Leopold the Just. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Leopold the Just. All one word, obviously. No, whatever. Anyway, I'm a social media consultant for a few different companies: Zombie Orpheus Entertainment, another show called Audio Dungeon, and for the virtual tabletop Fantasy Grounds. I pretty much just stream a lot. You can check my pinned posts on Twitter and on Facebook and find a huge schedule that I just got made up. So I'm doing this like 5 days a week or whatever. So check me out if you're bored. Other than that, I've had a blast playing with this group. As much as I would hate this character as a person, I still enjoy really playing them because it's just really easy for me to just sort of fall into the snobbery and ridiculousness. But anyway, fits with everybody's vibe. Fits really well with the vibe of this campaign so far. It's been super fun.
I'm Vera. You can find me just about everywhere at Vera Says Dragons on the internet, especially Twitter. Keep an eye on Twitter for what I'll be doing next, what's moving forward. I had a blast. I love this game. This game is definitely one of my favorite parts of the week, and I'm really concerned.
Nice. Adam Adamus Lamas on all social medias. You can find me tomorrow. I'm playing in the Curse of Shroud game on Featherfall Tabletop, and Tuesday on Friends Who Roll Dice, I am a GM for a game, and we're about 26 episodes in. And yeah, this has been a blast, and I'm very curious to see now where we are going.
Hello, people. My name is Crystal Fear. You can find me at Crystal_Fear on Twitter and at Crystal Fear pretty much everywhere else. Coming next Friday, I will be back in our Ravenloft game, where we just found out that my patron was the one who pulled us through the mists, which is awesome because I love the Raven Queen and she is wonderful. Other than that, yeah, Sarissa is now very confused, even more so than she was last week, which is saying something.
Hey everybody, thanks for hanging out with us. My name's Lori, aka Calamity Jane. You can find me on Twitter, Calamity_Jane, Jayn, and I will be back here next week with Impact RPG with Waterdeep is Fallen. Thanks.
Hey everyone, I'm Michi. You'll find me on all social media as Witty Michi and here on Twitch as Witty Michi as well. I stream practically every day. You will find me later on today in like an hour and a half. We are celebrating one of my friends' birthdays on Animal Crossing.
Excellent. I've been your DM, DC Lasair, DC Lasair. Please follow me on Twitter or say hi to me when you see me on Twitch. I am in multiple chat rooms as a moderator, many chat rooms as a moderator. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you to my lovely cast. Thank you to Impact RPG. Please like, subscribe, follow, all the things on YouTube and right here on the Twitch channel. I will be here running all these wonderful people again next week. And also I want to thank our producer Bertie for putting us on the air, because we wouldn't be here without her. So thank you all very much for watching. We appreciate you. Take care of yourselves. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.